Good morning, everyone, and welcome from 27th edition of LOTTO Gdynia Sailing Days. My name is Karolina Sołtaniuk, and I will bring the live updates from the fourth race of Finn European Championship here in Gdynia. Now we are on a race course on a first mark, and we'll do some live commentary. So, as a quick reminder, the 27th edition of the LOTTO Gdynia Sailing Days is organized in cooperation with the City of Gdynia and Ministry of Sport and Tourism. Polish Yachting Association in the past organized many major international competitions, including the ISAF World Championship in 2018, as well as World and European Championships in Olympic sailing classes. Looking ahead, Gdynia will also host the World Sailing World Championship for the dinghy classes next year, where the first Olympic qualification spots will be decided. And now let's back to the race course. We'll see the first sailor rounding the first mark, and it's Hungary 808, and on a second place will be Poland 15 probably. So the weather conditions here are very tough, I would say. We have around 5 to 6 knots on the race course. Wind is from the east direction, and we are hoping to have more breeze. As you know, this is the fourth day of the Finn Europeans, but only 3 races. The race committee done only 3 races, and now it's fourth race live now from Gdynia here. So it's very important for the race committee and of course for the sailors to do more racing, as tomorrow is the final day of the Europeans, and we'll know who will be the European champion in Finn class. So this week in Gdynia we are hosting both the Open Finn European Championship and the Under 29 European Championship. So on the starting line we have 100 athletes, nearly 100 athletes from 19 countries. And they are racing from Tuesday. The largest national team is the home team from Poland with 39 sailors on the starting line. So as you can see, the wind is not very strong, around 5 to 6 knots. The forecast is promising. Probably it will be a little bit more steady breeze from the sea, and hopefully it will give the fleet enough pressure to really power up the upwind to the upwind legs. And maybe I can give you some updates from yesterday, because maybe not from yesterday, because yesterday we didn't complete any races, but the top 3 sailors after the 3 days of racing, after the three races, is Bas del Val from Netherlands. He has 20 points, and only 8 points behind him is Michał Krasodomski from Poland, who is also leading the under 29 category. What is very interesting, I would say, it's that between Bas del Val and Michał Krasodomski is 37 years of age difference. So I think this is so beautiful in a Finn class that we have a lot of different sailors here in a fleet. And on the third place is from the Great Britain, John Greenwald, who has 36 points of the races. And the fourth place is taking Martin van Meijden from Netherlands, who is only 3 points after the third sailor. From the under 29 category, as I said, Michał Krasodomski is leading. On the second place is Lars Hambermacher, and on the third place is also from Poland, Miłosz Michalak. So the points are very tough, very close to each other. So everything can happen during the racing, especially when the wind is so shifty, so gusty, and especially when the wind is very low. So now in the camera you can see the sailors. Poland 70 Poland 77. Michał Krasodomski is in a shot of the camera. He's trying to, I think, catch up a little bit the places in a race. But as I remember, he was talking in the interview a few days ago that, for example, he is turning the first mark very far away in a fleet, but after that, on the downwind course, he is able to catch up a lot of points. So this is the superpower of Michał, and we'll see what will going on the race today. What is also very interesting about Michał is that Michał is an Olympic sailor. He was representing Poland on the Olympic Games in Paris 2024 on the ILCA 7 class, and now he decided to try his power on the Finn class. So fingers crossed for not only the medal on the under 29 category, but also in Open European Championship. So still leading is Hungary 808, but I can see from my perspective that Italy 51 and France 75 are very, very close to each other. The sailors, the athletes decided to split a little bit. Hungary is on the left side, Italy in the middle, and French sailors on the right. We can see that French sailor 111 is a little bit disappointed, I would say. I don't know, but I think the pressure is very, very high. The atmosphere is heating up a lot because the wind, I think, is dropping a little. I don't know if we have still 5 knots or a little bit less. So I think it's very exhausted to be focused on that kind of conditions on the water and stay calm. As you can see, also the fleet is huge. The fleet is like around 100 sailors, 100 athletes. I think it's 93, 95 athletes on the entry list, on the results. So it's very hard to like be all the time in a top. And as an interesting thing, we don't have the 2 fleets. All the boats, all the teams, all the sailors are starting together on the one starting line. So the battle on the starting line is very tough and it's very demanding to be on the good position, and after that find the clean air to sail fast. So, as I said, we have nearly 100 athletes on the starting line, and we have also 1 sailor from Australia. We have 1 sailor from Liechtenstein, and as I said before, Poland is 39 of sailors, so it's the largest fleet, the largest country on these Europeans. We have also sailors from Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Spain, Netherlands, Germany, Norway, Portugal, Slovakia, Switzerland, USA, Sweden, Hungary, Great Britain, and Italy. So we are very happy that we can host nearly 100 sailors on the venue here during the LOTTO Gdynia Sailing Days. So let's back to the racing right now a little bit. We are very close to the gate. I mean, yes, we are close, but still we need a few minutes to go there. It's very quiet, I would say, on this leg. The sailors are really fighting with the wind right now. The sails are nearly not working, I would say. Now we can see that the sailor from France made the jibe, racing a little bit to the inside of the race course, and he's crossing with the Italian sailor 51. We'll see how this downwind will go, but I think still Hungary 808 will be leading after this gate. And we can see also a lot of work on the fin on a boat. So maybe I can introduce a little bit the fin class. So it's 4.5 meter of length. The sail area is 10 meters. The weight is approx 116 kilograms, and the max length is 6.666 meters. And maybe when we are waiting to have a shot from the down gate, let's have a look a little bit with the history of the fin. So the last major fin class event in Gdynia took place in 2020. It was 6 years ago. It was also the European Championship. During the pandemic, Gdynia was one of the few venues in Europe able to host an event of this level. And at that time, 57 sailors were on the starting line, and the regatta was one of the final major tests before the Tokyo Olympic Games. So a lot of time ago, 6 years ago, but still very nice with the amount of the sailors on the race course. The favorite for this year's championship is the current world champion and 2024 European champion Alessandro Marega from Italy. He will be challenged by the defending European champion Valerian Lebrun, as well as 2024 Finn Gold Cup bronze medalist Arkady Kistanov, Dutch sailor Martin van Meijden, and France Laurent Hai. So all of the top sailors from the Finn class are here racing for the European champion. I hear it from the far away that it's a yellow flag for one of the sailor. From this distance, I can't see exactly the number on the sail, but it's a yellow flag, which means that it's a penalty, and the athlete has to make the penalty, which is 360 round. So this is very important to sail correct with the rules of sailing. Okay. So this is it, November flag, ladies and gentlemen. We can see November flag ahead of us, which means that the race is over. The race is over, and probably due to the weather conditions we have around, as I said, 5 knots on the race course. The wind is dropping, and it's very, very hot here on the venue, on the race course in Gdynia. It's very hot, around 30 degrees of heat, and also, as I said, around 5 knots, and the wind is dropping. But I think it's maybe we can try to make a short interview with someone. I don't know exactly about the attitude of the sailors, as I think it's a little bit stressful right now that they are fighting for the top places before yesterday, before tomorrow, because tomorrow is the final day of the Europeans, so everything is possible. But maybe we can try to catch some sailors. We'll see in a minute if anyone will be possible to have a short interview. So maybe we can go somewhere. Okay, so maybe we can try to catch Michał, Poland 77. We were talking about Michał a little bit before, about his career in a ILCA 7 Olympic class. Now he's trying to win the under 29 category, and also he's second in general fleet. I think we have a little bit. He's telling me not very about the interview. No, okay. So we can try with another person. Maybe can we go down?
Cześć,
Cześć. It's okay to make an interview? Ah,
Not really.
not really.
No,
Okay.
I'm disappointed.
Okay, why?
Because after 1 hour or 75 minutes after Delta flag, it was displayed on shore. We went on the water just on time. I don't know why the rest of the fleet, they wanted to stay. They said there's not enough wind and they're gonna stay. I went by myself, and here we had like 9 to 12 knots, and I was waiting for the start, and I don't know for what reason the race committee decided to wait for everyone instead just going with the race.
That's the thing we can ask after Michał Jodłowski, the main race officer. We can ask. And what can you say about the conditions here? It's very tough and shifty a little?
It's shifty a little, but there's not enough wind right now. It was before, so we could squeeze one race for sure now. But the decision was to wait for everyone who didn't want to join the race. So I don't know if they want to join and they're coming, or they don't want to join and we go on our own. So I just don't understand the decision here.
Okay. We'll figure it out later. So thank you so much, Michał, and good luck for probably the next race. As a maybe explanation a little bit, we don't know exactly why we're waiting for the sailors, but I think this is also a few sailors were onshore waiting because in a few days ago, like not few days ago, but 2 days ago, they get the black flag. So probably it's because of that they were waiting on shore to the second race, because if you're starting on a black flag, you cannot race in the next race. So probably because of that. So yeah, this is it. This is sailing. It's very interesting here on the water, but unfortunately we didn't complete the fourth race of the European Championship. But still, we're trying to. We will be waiting here on the water and try to manage the next races, because we need more races to have the Finn Europeans completed. So thank you so much from the race course of the Finn Europeans, and hope to see you soon.